Hey everyone, hey wellness crew, and welcome to today's yoga live stream. It's a completely free flow yoga session, and it's really going to try to encapsulate all different aspects of yoga. We're going to be doing some vinyasa yoga. We're also going to be doing some yin yoga. And what does that mean? It means that we're going to be holding poses anywhere between 1 to 5 minutes. So I really hope that you're ready. I'm excited for you to join me. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and begin with some sun salutations. So we're going to raise our hands up overhead, breathing in. Swan diving into a forward fold. Walking our hands out into plank. Bending at our elbows to come into hovering, where only the palms of our hands, the balls of our feet, and our toes are in contact with the mat, nothing else. Pushing up into upward facing dog. Tucking our toes underneath for downward facing dog. Walking our hands back in towards our feet, forward fold. And slowly rolling up. Bringing our hands up overhead, inhaling. Coming into a swan dive, forward fold. Walking our hands forward into plank. Bending at the elbows for hovering. Pushing up into upward facing dog. And trying to get our shoulders back and down as best we can. Tucking our toes underneath for downward facing dog. Walking our hands in towards our feet, forward fold. And slowly rolling up. One more time. Raising our hands up overhead, breathing in. Swan diving into a forward fold. Walking our hands forward into plank. Bending at the elbows to come into hovering, where again, only the palms of our hands, the balls of our feet, and our toes are in contact with the mat, nothing else. Coming into upward facing dog. Taking a few nice deep breaths in this position. Tucking our toes underneath to come into downward facing dog. Walking our hands in, forward fold. Nice deep breaths. And slowly rolling up. We're going to go ahead and come into what I call the yoga twerk. We're going to go ahead and widen out our feet. We're going to bring our hands down onto the mat. I'm going to need to go a little bit wider than the mat with my feet. We're going to pop our bottom up, bringing our toes to straight in front of us. We're going to bring our hands to our hips, and we're going to do a reverse good morning. So coming back down, pop, and reverse good morning. Down, pop, reverse good morning. Down, pop, reverse good morning. Few more. Down, pop, reverse good morning. Down, pop, reverse good morning. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and come into a move that I call suave. So all we're going to do is we're going to start with having our upper body go to the left side of our body, coming almost into a forward fold, coming to the right side of our body, and coming back to center. Now we're going to go ahead, do it on the opposite side, and come back to center. And with this, what we're doing is we're getting a stretch in our hamstrings, we're getting a stretch in our obliques, and I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell if my head is a little bit cut off. If it is, that wasn't intentional. It means that the camera fell a little bit. My bad. But you can see my body. You can see the movements that are going on. So just follow along at home or wherever you may be. Going to the right, coming down, going to the left, and coming back to center. Try to relax your neck when you're at the bottom. I wasn't doing that. So relaxing the neck and coming back up. And sometimes it feels a little bit overwhelming. When I say to move with your breath, sometimes you may feel like, well, when am I supposed to inhale, Jenna? When am I supposed to exhale? With this particular move, I believe that you're exhaling as you're going down and around, and you're inhaling as you come up to center to the top. One more each side. Awesome. All right, from there, we're going to go ahead and get into a lunge position. We're going to have our right leg in front with our knee bent. We're going to have our left leg behind us. We're going to go ahead and bring our arms up overhead. Having a nice controlled breath. Really reaching high to the sky with our fingertips. Allowing your stomach to fully extend when you're inhaling and to empty out as you're exhaling. We're going to go ahead and bring our hands down. We're going to get into a kneeling lunge. We're going to bring our right hand into the left hand side of our right foot. We're going to go ahead and heel toe that right foot out. We're going to bring our forearms, if you can, to the mat for lizard. And we're going to go ahead and come onto the edge of that foot, opening up our knee just a bit. You may feel or hear a little bit of popping. As long as it's not painful and it just feels like a minor adjustment, it is perfectly safe and okay. We're going to go ahead and come back to the sole of our foot. We're going to bring our palms to the mat. We're going to go ahead and push back into a half split, allowing our neck to relax. From here, we're going to go ahead and bring our foot to the left-hand side of our body. We're going to bend our knee, and we're going to fall forward onto our forearms if you can. If you can't, you can go ahead and be on your palms. That's completely okay, no worries. But if you can, coming onto your forearms. If you need something more challenging, coming onto your elbows, bringing your forehead to the mat, and bringing your hands onto your upper back. We're going to go ahead, release those arms, coming onto our palms. We're going to bring that right foot back. We're going to come into tabletop. We're going to do cat-cow. So we're going to arch our back, lift up our bottom, inhale, and as we exhale, do a reverse arch. Really trying to slow down our breathing. Flowing with our breath. Going ahead, opening up our knees, bringing our bottom back to our heels, And extending our arms straight over us, allowing our forehead to rest on the mat for child's pose. Nice deep breaths. We're going to go ahead, come back into tabletop, tucking our toes underneath to get into downward facing dog, relaxing the neck, pushing through our palms. We're going to step that left foot forward so we can come into a lunge on our left leg, bringing our arms up overhead, really reaching our fingertips to the sky. And this is Texas. It is hot. I am already sweating. We're going to bring our hands down to the mat, one hand on each side of the foot. We're going to come into a kneeling lunge. We're going to go ahead and heel toe that left foot out. We're going to come onto our forearms if we can for lizard. We're going to go ahead and come onto the edge of our foot, opening up our knee. We're going to go ahead and come back onto the sole of our foot. We're going to go ahead and come back so we can get into half split. So extending our left leg forward, allowing our neck and our back to relax, having our palms on the mat. We're going to go ahead, bend that left knee, bringing our foot towards the right side of our body. We're going to go ahead and come down onto our forearms. If that's not possible for you, you can go ahead and be on the palms of your hand. This is pigeon pose. I don't think I mentioned that before. So coming onto your forearms if you can. If that's not challenging enough, coming onto your elbows, relaxing your forehead onto the mat and bringing your hands to the top of your back. Releasing the arms, coming onto the palms of our hands, bringing that left foot back, coming into tabletop, tucking our toes underneath to come into downward facing dog. Coming back into tabletop, we're going to go ahead and get onto our knees, bringing our fists to our lower back. Woo, give me 1 second. Just got super dizzy. I have POTS, so when I go from up to down positions, I tend to get dizzy sometimes. So I'm so sorry, but it feels like all the blood rushes to my head. And it's like, whoa, I just need 1 second, one moment. Okay, so we're going to take our hands, we're going to make them into fists. We're going to place them on our lower back. We're going to go ahead and lean back for a backward bend. Inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. Slowly coming back up, we're going to go ahead and come into a seated position for saddle. So we're going to have our bottom in between our heels. You can come back, you can come onto your forearms. If that's all you can do, just stay right here. That's perfectly okay. You're going to feel a major stretch in your quadriceps, okay? Our quadriceps are right here. Now, if this is not challenging enough for you, I get it. I'm right there with you. We're going to go ahead and come all the way back, making sure that our knees are in contact with the mat, and we're going to extend our arms nice and straight. I'm sliding on the mat from all the sweat. Now to get out of saddle position, we're going to go ahead and come onto our elbows, coming onto our palms, coming up. We're going to go back into child's pose, so opening up our knees, bringing our bottom towards our heels, extending our arms straight overhead, and bringing our forehead to the mat. All right, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of core work. So we're going to extend our legs. We're going to come all the way back into a supine position. We're going to interlace our fingers behind our head. We're going to bring our knees in. And as we lift our head, we're going to extend our legs out, lower our legs. And then as we bring our knees in, we're going to lower our head. Inhaling here. Exhaling when our legs are straight. Perfect. Now, if that was a little bit too challenging for you to do, that's perfectly okay. You can always go ahead and straighten out your left leg. I want you to bend your right knee and lift your leg as you lift your head up off the ground. And do 20 on each side. So once you do 20, you're going to go ahead and straighten out your right leg, bend your left knee. As you lift up your head, lift up your leg. And those are attitude lifts. We're going to go ahead and come into Shavasana. We're going to have our palms facing the sky. And this is our time to reflect on the work that we've just done, to really get into your body. Feel all the places where you feel a little bit more flexible. Feel all the places where you feel like you gained a little bit of strength or you worked your muscles. I want you to go ahead and imagine white healing lights of energy in the palms of your hands. coming onto your wrists and your forearms, your elbows, your biceps and triceps, your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, your cheekbones, your mouth, your nose, your eyes, your forehead, your ears, the top of your head, the sides of your head, the back of your head, the back of your neck, feeling that healing energy, feeling that light going down your back, going around your obliques to come to your stomach and your chest. Going onto your bottom, your pubic area, down the front of your thighs, the inside of your thighs, the outside of your thighs, the back of your thighs, the back of your knees, the top of your knees, your shins, your calves, the top of your feet, your heels, your soles, and each and every toe that you possess. Finally, bringing that white healing light energy to the palms of your hands, the back of your hands, and to each and every finger that you possess. Now I want you to go ahead and envision something that you are grateful for. Keep that in your mind. We're going to take 3 box breaths. We're going to inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and hold for 4 counts. And I want you to go ahead and keep on thinking about that thing that you're grateful for. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And expressing gratitude to your higher power, to the universe, to whatever it is that you would like to express gratitude to, for whatever it is that you're holding in your mind's eye. We're going to go ahead and turn onto our side, coming into a seated position. And that is it. That is the end of the session. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so glad that you are here with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and or join one of the membership tiers as it is popping off on the membership tiers. I'll see you on the next video or live stream. Be well, stay wild as well.